Well, guys, it is Saturday. We've been here a week. We got here a week ago Friday. And I'm building the Mars Rover. Now, some people don't believe we actually went to Mars, so I have to make that caveat that we don't know truly that we went to Mars. Okay, we have vague descriptions, but we don't know for sure that we went to Mars. Okay, so this is a Lego kit, and I want to thank Jesse for getting it, but it's just too much. This is overkill, and this is why Technics are at a point now that, or Legos, you can't even buy them because they're just too expensive. This is ridiculous. This it's just ridiculous. All right, now we're going to connect the wheels. These are the differential wheel assemblies. So and we are putting the differential wheel assemblies together. I need to do 4 of these for each one of the wheels. Okay. So I need to put each one of these wheel differentials together. Yes, I'm talking this weird so Kathy was supposed to take the kids swimming again. That's number 2. That is number 3. So that's the wheel differential. This is part of the wheel differential. We have to build 4 of these things. So today is, it's called Casual Day Saturday. I took the kids to go to Broadway on the beach, and they did a bunch of amusement rides last night. They had fun. And all right, so we have these 4 differentials. This is overkill. I mean, this is probably the most overkill I've ever seen. The reason being is they're using all these parts that you don't really need. You don't need 4 of these. You don't need 4 of these to make. You don't need 4 of these to make this unit. I'm just telling you.
that's watching your videos outside of paper right now. Truly. I'm not lying, he actually is watching you.
What?
He's right outside. There's a kid that's watching your YouTube channel right now. Not over there, where David is. I don't know if they just started writing yet. I can see them. I think they're still there.
Oh, wonderful, David.
Not David, Frank.
That's what you think you are. Alrighty, now what we have to do is put all 4 of these together. These are the axles. Okay, so this is a complete differential. This is the complete axle to hold on the tires to the Rover. Okay. So I have 2 of them. Now I got to build the other 2. Now, why would you have to have those? We're almost done. I'm going to finish this today. Don't forget to check out Bryan's Bargains, ProTinkerToys.com. 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 Don't forget to check out all our bargains. Nobody's allowed in here. I'm sorry, nobody's allowed in here. Do you know what part of no, you're not allowed part you don't understand? What part of no, you can't do you not understand? The no part, the N, the O, the combined word? What don't you understand? Understand. Oh, there, Missy, my.
Someone wants to meet you. Watching your live stream.
Really?
Yeah, that's like that.
And how did you find out about it? Did he tell you?
Yes.
So why did you tell him that he's not in?
I do Legos too, so.
Go to the very end and we'll go back. See?
We're almost done. Okay, then go outside and watch the build. Unbelievable.
Look, that's how.
Which Lego set are you building?
Mars Rover.
The Mars Rover.
Oh wait, it is a Lego technically.
I just got done building the Arctic ship.
But plus, we sell a lot of brick systems. That remote control tanks. We're gonna be doing videos
Yeah,
on
Mason
those
has
too.
one.
Oh wow.
So just keep subscribe, and you'll see all the different videos that I do now.
Yeah.
Because I'm very popular. I'm probably the most popular person on earth
More
right now.
popular.
I'm a
There's
YouTuber
more-
too.
There's do you
Well,
know?
then you share. You let me know, and we'll
guess how many
share.
subscribers he has.
Okay, we'll
Guess.
share. Okay,
Guess how many subscribers?
we'll
he has.
become sharers of all
Yeah,
the videos.
guess-
Frank, did I ask you to sit down? Unbelievable.
Wow,
How does that sound? Does that sound like a good idea to you?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll get all my people to subscribe to you.
Yeah, get all your people to subscribe me, and then I'll
He has
get all my people.
32,000
I have 13,000. We'll get all my
He has
people.
32,000. What's your YouTube name?
Full Bear VR. That's my new account. My old one got banned.
Why is
How did
Missy
you get
banned?
For no reason. I was I had a GoPro strapped to my dirt bike, and I was just riding, and it went on. Well, keep up the good work, man.
I want to
Well, thank you very much. What was your name?
Bricks.
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 That's your name on the site.
No,
No.
that's my actual name. And my YouTube name's Polar Bear VR.
Polar Bear VR.
Yeah.
Polar Bear VR.
VR.
All right,
Polar Bear VR.
that's great. Well, thanks a lot there, Polar Bear VR. So we've got another YouTuber here, guys. Polar Bear. Polar Bear.
Yeah, Polar Bear VR.
Polar Bear VR.
Yeah.
Polar Bear VR.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you don't have to sir me. You don't have to sir me. Where are you from, Polar Bear VR?
I'm from North Carolina.
North Carolina. Well, yeehaw, cowboy. Well, yippee-yi-yo. Yippee-yi-yo.
If you search up,
Yippee-yi-yay. Okay, guys. I gotta finish this.
you keep up the good work.
Yeah, thanks. Frank, put it down.
It's him. I'm VR.
I know. Okay, let's. Oh,
Hey.
wow, you got. All right, so you
See,
need.
that's what I want, Dad. That's the VR I want.
All right,
Can you give me it?
put that away.
Can you get me it?
Yeah, I want it.
I like playing Gorilla Tag. You play Gorilla Tag? I like playing Gorilla Tag. Does my brother have a VR?
All right, now I have to get all these wheels in the right position. Okay. All right, all those are connected right. That is supposed to be moved forward. All right, so I got all these extra parts. Well, a lot of this doesn't work. Well, something doesn't connect right. What are you doing anyway?
I got my boots on.
What are you doing? You gonna hang around with your friend?
He had to go.
Well, guys, I'm having to find all the little mistakes.
How would you get so many mistakes?
See, the problem is this little mechanism right here. That mechanism, for some reason, I don't like the way they designed this thing. All right, now they showed this piece here going through this like this. But where does it come out of here? Oh, I see. There we go. That turns the wheels. All right, I got it fixed. See, that will rotate the wheels as it lands on Mars. It goes, and then it crawls. Then you can turn the wheels. See, these wheels are stable. These wheels right here don't move. These are your turning wheels, so they can turn 360, like a ship nowadays with its hovering thing. Now let's make sure, because this piece here, why is this piece here? Oh yeah, you can have full mobility with this thing. Oh my gosh. Alright, so that's done. Now I have to just figure out what this does not seem like it's right. So I have to go back here. Oh, right here. Okay, so this piece Oh, and I found your secret stash.
What?
Your secret stash. I found your secret stash. Where you put all your empty things after you've eaten them. Do you know where I found them? Do you want me to show you where they are, or you want to show me where they are?
Show me.
Right behind the couch. Every time you open a package of something, you put the wrapper behind the couch. What have I always told you about that, Frank? Huh? What have I told you about that? Frank,
Waiting for this water.
I don't need to. What are you doing?
Any water?
Which one do you have on, cold or hot?
Cold.
I found Frankie's secret stash where he puts everything that he doesn't want me to know he ate. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, guys, I'm trying to find the
so hot.
Oh, go swimming then. Get out. I'm sorry. I don't know why you keep coming in and out of the camper. Okay, go swimming. Oh, brother. Now I'm in trouble. I tell you, the JPL needs to be fired. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that works for the JPL needs to be fired. Yeah. I don't know how this thing got to Mars or if it ever did get to Mars. I don't believe it's on Mars, actually. I think it's probably in a Hollywood studio in Arizona. Oh my gosh, I gotta take this whole thing apart. To get this thing in here. I guess these guys at NASA need to be fired.
David's coming in to get his bathing suit on, okay? Since you guys keep kicking him out.
No, they just keep coming to open the door every 5 minutes. And David freaks out on the littlest
You don't
things.
need to yell like that.
Okay, you know what?
I just want to cool down for a second. Oh.
I just want to cool down for a second. You don't have to yell at me. I'm just a baby. I'm just a little boy. I gotta take this thing apart. Oh my gosh. I'm about ready to lose it. Alright, I gotta get this. Okay, I got that fixed. Now I gotta snap all these parts together. See, I should have been an engineer. That's what I should have been. I should have been an architect. I wanted to be an architect. That's what I wanted to do. I was taking classes in the Navy, and then I didn't become an architect. I should have become an architect. That's what I should have done. Come here. You better not go outside. Come over here. Come here.
What?
Come in front of me.
No.
You better come here or you're not going swimming. David, you open that door. You don't go out swimming. Get over here.
What do you want?
Come here. I said come here. Come here, please.
I am.
No, over here, right next to me. David, come here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for getting you upset. You forgive me?
No.
Give me a kiss.
No.
Come on, I want a kiss from my David. Come on, please. One kiss. Come on, please. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please, David, call me, please. Please. Please, not you. Give me a hug. Can you give me a hug at least? David, please. Please, please give me a hug. Can I have a hug, please? Just a hug. Just give me a hug, okay?
No.
They want to see you give your daddy a hug. Just a hug. Just give me a hug, will you, please? Can I have a hug, please? Please? Okay, he doesn't want to give me a hug. Okay, I guess that's it. Tell you, he's such a creep. Tell you, he likes to pick on me, and that's like that's why I like to pick on him. All right, now I'm finally finished. Now I have to connect all these different connectors together so it doesn't fall apart. snap all these pieces together. All right, so that's working. Now
Sorry.
I don't know why he said sorry. What did he say sorry for? All right, guys. So these are all the parts that I had left in that last bag. I know I'm missing pieces on something. I'm gonna have to go back and look at what is missing, because they were supposed to be 4 of those. Four of those. Oh, there's one of them right there. Oh, there's another one right there. Okay, that goes right here. I'm gonna go swimming later today. Missy had a lot of fun with Marianne. Marianne is my step-grandmother, or mother. I didn't put these pieces together right. Ah. That's why we had all these extra parts. Okay, all right, so the rover the rover is pretty much done. We've got these pieces right here, which I gotta figure out what all these go to. I gotta go back through all the pictures and see where those parts are, but I'll work on these later. These are all extra parts, so I'll put those right here in case I need them. Now we're on, this is it, we're on the, now we're on the cameras and the cameras. So now we're working on the cameras. We got 1 bag, 2 bags, 3 bags full. There's a lot of pieces that you're gonna, especially when you're building a big kit like this, there's a ton of extra parts because there's all these little miscellaneous parts. Well, Jessie never thought I would build this. She was getting upset with me that I wasn't going to build this. They have all these extra parts. This is all for the cameras. Just parts after parts after parts. Unbelievable. Alrighty. Alright, now we got the first picture. We need this. We need this. And this. That goes right here. That looks like a camera. It's supposed to be a camera. Alrighty, next page is a trifecta camera. Trifecta camera with a blue pin. That's another trifecta camera, blue pin, that pops right there. Alright. Then we need a sync pin, which goes right here on the rover. All these parts are going to go on the rover. Most of these parts are. Now we are going to build the camera. We're going to build a camera. And the black connector piece. And we're going to connect one of these here. And another one here. Camera stable mount. Yeah, we need the. Now we're building the cameras. We're building the cameras. It's Bryan's way or the highway. That's exactly it. Boy, you could have said it better, Snuggles. I don't think Bryan cares. Where does Kodak Brownie mount? LOL. It mounts right here. I can't fly unless I have a component. Okay, so why is everybody, it's Bryan's way or the highway? I don't think Bryan cares. Oh gosh. All right, so this is the camera. This is the camera, okay? These are the lenses right here. The problem is that this is the camera unit right here. This is the sensor. These are the lenses. This is the cable that goes back to the rover. And Now we have to build the sensor unit, the camera sensor unit. Now the camera sensor unit is what gives it sends the signal. I got to start talking more like I did last night. People love when I talk all this jargon. So the camera sensor is what the rover then sends a signal back to Earth that we have a telemetry fortification of communications. Okay, so I need to build 2 of these telemetry functional camera base units. Okay, and so what these do is these will send a signal back to Mars from Earth to Mars, which then lets them know that we have the correct telemetry base forwardation of the communications array. Okay, and if we don't have that, then we don't have a launch. And if we don't have a launch, we can't do the telemetry to the base unit. Okay, and so therefore we now have both of our telemetry camera units mounted there, and then we can build the base unit on top, because now we go down from underneath and we put one of these base plate units right here, which finishes the camera unit. Now we have to put the sensor array, which is the molecular disintegrator, into the communicator base unit, and that then is going to be mounted into the base unit of the back unit to the camera, so that this will send a signal back to Earth via the cable here, which gives us the telemetry base unit, in which we can then base our communication foundation based on the telemetry that we want to be. Okay, now we are going to build the base arm, which this is the arm that will give us the telemetry base unit, and so now we need a base unit with a C-clip. That C-clip is going to go on top of the strider arm. So we have the strider arm. Now what we're going to do is build the we have to build the strider arm connector unit. What's going on in there? Can I ask what's going on in there? Does anybody want to ever answer my questions? Can I ask what you're doing? Okay, now we have the pivot arm, which goes into the molecular arm. And so our molecular arm now has the pivot in it. And that will pivot the camera for the most optimal time of viewing all of the communicating scryer. All right, now what we do is we take the arm to the camera, and then what we do is we attach it to the swivel pit.
Dad, can you hand me my sandals?
I don't know where they are.
They're underneath you.
Well, you'll have to get under there and get them.
They're like literally all the way on your side. just maybe just grab
What?
them.
I can't grab them there.
Yeah, you can.
Why can't you crawl under there?
Because I'm a bigger person.
You're not a bigger person.
There you go.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, so we have the camera. Now we have the camera in its motional state, okay? And this will send us all of our signals, okay? So this is our infrared signal cam, which gives us all of our JPL structural mount communication. All right, now what we do is we attach it to the camera, but I have to go back to page 452 because page 452 does not show us connecting the A215 connector arm. This is the A2FAR1A19 connector arm, which now we have the connector arm connected, and now we can connect the arm to the A614 base unit, which then connects that to the C6514 swivel mount. And once we get that swivel mount in there, now we have a camera that will swivel mount, and we'll be able to take pictures of Mars. Not that we really went to Mars. I just want to let everybody know that is a fictitious idea that we went to Mars. We really never went to Mars. We think we went to Mars, but we never really went. Okay? I don't want anybody to be delusioned about the fact that we went to Mars, okay? Because that is a fictitious idea that we went to Mars. There, we got the camera mounted. And we attach, this is the electronic cable which will send the signal to the rover, which will then send the signal back to NASA. That's if we went to Mars. And that's always an if. Because we don't know if we really went to Mars, because we don't want people to be upset in case they find out that we never went to Mars. Now, here's the problem. There has to be another part to the cable here, because that cable will not connect to that all by itself. Oh, there we go. I didn't see that part there. So I need a C51 connector inner switch plug that will plug that in here, which will now send signals to the camera. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. That will send a signal back to Earth. That's if we went to Mars. I don't want to get people upset about going to Mars because some people that I know don't believe that we went to Mars. So I don't want people to get upset that I believe that we went to Mars. So I'm going to leave it up to you whether Snuggle actually did what he did or whether that was all a big lie. So we have to basically just go on the assumption. We have to go on the assumption that we went to Mars and not that we actually did go to Mars. Okay, so that is the key aspect of the situation. Now we are building the molecular transformation cable, and this is what sends all the data to back to it sends all the stuff back to NASA, which will tell you if going to Mars was worth it all. Okay, if going to Mars was worth it all. Okay, now we need to put 3 more of these C517 transfer cubes, because all these are going to send data back to Earth. Okay, and by having all that data back to Earth, it will tell us whether we have a true sync pod. Now someone's trying to come in here again. Everybody's coming in like it's a 3-ring circus. Now can I ask what you're doing? JPL, Jet Propulsion Labs. Well, we don't really know whether we went to Mars or not, so I am building this on the assumption we went to Mars. Can promise you that. Ha ha. Yeah, I know, Snuggles. I know the government promises us a lot of things, but we never truly get the truth, Snuggles. We never get the truth of what really happened, Snuggles. I know you can say that we did that, but you could have been paid off, Snuggles. Somebody could have told you to tell people that we actually went there when we really didn't. You know, so I don't want you to think that I just don't want you to get upset, Snuggles. I don't want you to think that well, I'm missing a part. I was looking for a gray piece when it was actually white, because the colors that are on the sheet here, it's very confusing. Very confusing. All right, now what we are going to do is build the C51 robotic arm. We're going to build the C41 robotic arm. And now what we need is the C51 rotator clip. All right, so we've got the silvers, or the silver screens attached, and then we need another infrared rear light. infrared rear lights are right here. These are the infrared rear lights. And now we need to put in a connecting wire cable. This is going to connect to the NASA return signal. For a stable connection via the Armstrong receiver. So the Armstrong receiver will receive this signal, and we will have, there we go. Now we have receiving signals to Mars, and we will receive the signal back to Earth. And we will have a communication uplink soon. We will soon have a connection with Mars. And now we need to put these danger symbols that represent atomic fission. Just so everybody knows, all these machines have what they call in micro reactors. They are probably the most efficient reactors that are made nowadays. They actually, that's what they actually want to put in a lot of reactors nowadays. These micro reactors, because they are so efficient, so efficient. So they want to build these micro reactors because they're so efficient. Now we grab another one of these danger symbols and a solid pole, which is going to be part of our infrared cam unit. Now we need a base unit. Now we need an up unit. Now we need another base unit. So this is going to be basing our molecular structure on. I am so bored building this thing. This thing is so... I am so bored doing this. This thing is just over the kill. I mean, it's like, give me a break. There. So, now we need a top plate. A double plate, a return plate, a modular plate. We are now building the C5134 Steadicam. This is basically what this is. This is called your transmitter. This is the C514 transmitter that sends all the signals back to Earth. And that's going to be mounted right back here, because that basically sends all the signals of the unit back to Earth. All right. Now, if anybody believes that we actually made this thing and sent it to Mars, I've got some land in Tallahassee. Okay, Tallahassee, Connecticut. So, if you really want to believe me that we went to Mars, I've got some land that I want to sell you in Tallahassee. Okay. Now this piece right here, you might think, why do they have this piece? Okay, well, in case that we actually send somebody to Mars, this is the steering wheel that you drive the rover. Okay, that is the steering wheel that you drive it. Okay. It's the C514 steering wheel, okay, and that's what drives the rover when you want to drive it around, okay. I would wager to say that 20% of this rover is useless. That is, it is a redundancy that has no real function. That it was somebody's job to keep them a job, but it really doesn't have any true function at all. That's my opinion. Now, I can have that opinion based on building this unit, okay, on how absolutely useless some of the parts are on this, and that it was probably just to keep somebody a job, like Snuggles, for example. Snuggles probably had a job because they probably needed something done, and they needed him to do it. Okay, now we are building what you call the transfer power unit. This is the most important part of the rover, okay? Is what I'm building right now, okay? This has the C514 collector array, which gives the rover the correct amount of gives them the right amount of power to when they need to have the power connected. So this right here is what gives the rover connection to Earth. This is the C41-A51 camera unit or solar array. And this will give power to the unit that we are now talking about, okay? And we are attaching that right here. So now the unit has power, okay? So I don't want Jesse to tell me that I did not build the seat. Jesse doesn't believe that I know how to build these Legos. And so she bought this. Now we are building, oh my gosh, this has got to stop. Oh my Lord. I'm gonna go crazy. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. I gotta stop this. Please, 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 please stop. Oh my gosh. I gotta stop this. This is just unreal. Oh my gosh. Alright, we got that done. The C514 is now connected to the L417. Now we need to connect the U-joint 421 with 2 connector units. And that needs to connect to the U51 flex unit. And that flex unit then is going to be connected to the base of the C419 connector unit, and then we need a snap post along with a cross beam. And then we need to connect a long transit post. And then another one out on the rotator arm, along with a C41 retaining clip. Okay, the C41L retractor arm is now connected along with the main pivot arm. The pivot arm is now connected to the main turn arm, so that now rotates. Okay, so we can rotate the arm we can go up or down depending on what we want to do. Okay, now we need to build the arm. Now this is a very complicated part. This is the most complicated part of this stupid Mars rover. Whoever engineered this needs to be fired right now. Whoever engineered this piece of junk needs to be fired right now. Because this is the worst piece of engineering I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay? Just so you know. This is the worst piece of engineering. They've literally had to engineer their own parts to make this thing, okay? Just so you guys know. They literally had to make their own parts to build this. Lego had to make their own parts to build this, okay? Just so everybody knows. Just so everybody knows that they literally had to engineer their own parts to make this rover work. I just want everybody to understand that very clearly. I don't want there to be any ambiguity, okay, that I'm being biased. I'm not. I'm just telling you that. So these are the micro what do you call them? Brushless motors that control the movement of the arm. These right here. These are your motors, basically. All right. Just so everybody knows. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pivot this arm so it pivots all the way inside like this. Okay, see how that pivots there like that? Isn't that wonderful? Isn't everybody so happy about this? I know everybody enjoyed me making this. I don't know why. I just guess they want to. Okay, now we have to put on the other stupid stickers. Oh, I used both of them on the same one. I'll just peel it off before it sticks, and then we'll put it on here. 2020. They want us to believe that this actually went to Mars. That's what I find so funny. Okay, now we are going to extend it again. And then we connect it to the C41 connector arm. Okay, we're down to the last pages. I'm at page 243, okay, just so everybody knows. And whoever engineered this contraption of absolute chaos needs to be fired, okay? I'm just going to tell you right now, this is absolutely the most absurd piece of engineering I have ever experienced in my entire life. Just so you know, okay? Just so you know. I don't want anybody to think that I'm being biased, because I'm not. Alright, I'm not being 1, 2, 3, 4. Unbelievable. Oh boy. Ah. Oh my gosh. Right there, I knew it. One piece. I dropped one piece. Unbelievable. Who's coming in?
Me, they're at the pool.
So why are you in here?
Because My phone needs charging because I've been watching you too long.
Yeah, I don't know why you like to watch me so much.
Oh, it's fun.
Can you believe it? She sits there and watches me talk. I think she's obsessed with me talking.
It must be
Why do you go swimming?
because I'm waiting for the clothes to get done.
Oh. What time?
2,
2 o'clock?
yeah,
Alright, I'm almost done here.
it's fun.
I can't have people staring at me
I'm
though.
not staring at you.
Plus I'm talking.
I'm not talking to you. You're talking to me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the radar scanner for deep penetration of the Mars surface. It's called a deep scan reference scan. I hope you got that. Deep cam reference scan. And it scans the Martian surface and then sends back a signal via the communicator cable, which we'll be showing you shortly. And when you have a communicator schedule pod that makes communication connection with the communicator, then you will have all the communication you need. And therefore when we uplink, because we're going to be uplinking the camera synchronization cam, these right here are the molecular nodes, and they will send a signal back to Earth, okay? And when it sends a signal back to Earth, we will then have complete signal transformation. So when we connect this, we should have a good signal. We should have a good signal once I connect this. Okay, so that is our scanner. Make sure this one goes up with the ProTinkerToys sticker. Now we are going to build the final piece to this absolute joke of a Lego. Whoever designed this needs to be fired. First of all, let me make that very clear, that whoever designed this rover needs to have his head examined, okay, and find out what mentally things is wrong with him, okay, because his mental state is at question. Okay? So I just want to everybody know that it was not me. I did not engineer this absolute piece of garbage. Okay? I mean, this is absolutely amazing. I mean, I just don't understand how you can build something like this and actually think this is absolutely amazing. Now that's snug. Oh, let's see, cute. Let's see. Now we are pushing that up through here. That is the modular. This is the modular synchronization cable, and that connects. This will connect to the front of the rover, which is the drill unit. So this will absolutely. So we can control our unit here by moving the arm like this, or I can go up or down. I can start cranking it up. If I wanted to go up, I could go down. I don't care where I go as long as I get away from this absolute piece of terror. Okay, now what we need to do is, there's only one problem with this whole unit. Okay, so we've got that connected. We've got that connected. We have the synchronization cable connected. We have that. They don't have big enough turning things for this. Why they don't have bigger turning things to that, I have no idea. Okay, so we have two cables. We have two cables, but they have an extra cable. So there's 3 cables to this thing. So I gotta find out all the parts that are extra. So there's only 2 cables connected to this thing. I can't believe it, guys. I'm actually finished this thing. This thing is done. I went 255 pages of absolute terror. Absolute terror. Unbelievable. Okay, you're lucky the government is not listening in among with NASA and JPL, who are beginning to admire your build work, although they want to fire you. Make sure the one goes up. Oh my gosh. So, all right, let me explain this piece of junk. Let me explain this piece of junk so everybody understands what is over-engineered, okay? All right, so first of all, let me get the camera on the unit so you can see this absolute piece of junk, okay? No, I'm kidding. This is kind of cool. All right, so this is the JPL. This is the Mars lander. I'm going to give you my technical opinion about it, because I know everything there is to know about everything. And the more people understand that I know everything, the world would be a lot better, okay? I can't believe some things I say. You know, it's amazing how smart I am. Okay, so, all right, so this is the whole unit. Now, I'm going to give you my opinion of what all this stuff is. This is the camera unit. Obviously, this is a multi-spectrum camera that does all the camera work. Okay, this is the satellite dish unit here. This is the hover unit that flies around. And now that was only available for a while, I think. I'm not mistaken. And then this arm right here. So this arm can crawl in. Okay, we can change all the position of it. So this arm can go up. We can bring this arm all the way up by turning on the back of the rover. All right, and we can pretend that now we can rotate it to the left, to the right. And this is a molecular scanner that probably does scans of the surface. And then, oh my gosh, and then this right here is the wheel mechanism that can turn. The problem is we got to get all these wheels right. All right, so that wheel is right there. So what we have to do is undo this wheel and rotate it that way. All right, so there we go. Now, what you can do is you can turn the wheels by turning this mechanism right here. And so you'll be able to turn the direction you're going, okay? And we can turn the front and the rear wheels depending on what direction we want to go. Now, so everybody understands this. This is a Lego, okay? First of all. This is a Lego. This will never be taken apart until I die. Well, I don't know what will happen to this. This will literally last forever. The only thing that will disintegrate is probably this rubber right here, okay? But everything else, technically, this could last longer than my children and their children's children. Now we have all these other parts here, okay? So I'm just going to randomly place all these parts at different places, okay? Because we have so many parts, okay, that we don't know what to do with, okay? So I'm just telling you, I'm just going to put them places. We're going to put one right here. We're going to pretend that is a ocular refined segment, and then we're going to put another cable here, all right? That's going to connect to... well, here, let's see. Oh, we'll put it right here, and then we'll just put that cable right here as a transfer cable. We'll pretend that is a transfer cable. We'll put a black connector here, and then we'll stick this transfer cable right there. Can I ask what you're doing?
No,
Oh, okay.
you can ask.
Never mind. I won't ask.
I'm getting my bacon suit on. Okay?
Oh, what took you so long? Well, I don't know why all these. There's always extra parts with Legos. You know, it's just the way it is. You know.
So if you lose one, then you gotta know.
So I'm just going to put these parts right here, like right there. I'm going to put these black connectors right here. Put a couple of these flat things. Where can we put these? Well, guys, this is the what do they call this? This is the Mars Perseverance 42158. It's not bad. It's not a bad unit. Okay, now Snuggles keeps texting me because he's got some. Snuggles has inferior qualities. I think you ought to auction that Rover off and auction it off like right now. Well, first of all, I can't auction this Rover because my daughter-in-law bought it, and I think she would get quite upset if I decided to auction off something that she bought me. So I can auction something that I don't own. I am going to send a picture to Jessie, a video of her that I finished it. Okay? I know, dear. Okay, so this is a video because Jessie said that I would never put this together, and therefore it's all put together. This is the Rover, and it's all finished. And it's going to go in the store or on somewhere. I don't know where I put it. There you go, Jessie, all done. See, Jessie never thought that I would finish it, first of all. All right, guys. Well, I think I've finished. How long was this live stream? She was supposed to charge her phone, and so what is she doing? She's
Charging my phone.
yeah, but you're still on it.
No, I'm not. I
Yeah.
just checked the messages from,
Are you sure?
yeah, I'm not watching any.
Are you positive?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got Snuggles really thinks that we actually made this thing. I know, I got to do rockets when I get back home. All right, guys, so this is the Perseverance. It's all finished. It's all finished. We're all done here. We have all the legs. Everything's finished. After 1,200 parts. No, 1,100. It's got, let's see, how many pieces? 1,132 pieces. The manual has 255 pages. Okay? And Jessie never thought that I would build this, so at least I built it. Okay? I just want Jessie to know that I appreciate what she does for me. Okay? And I better thank Mandy too, because Mandy will get upset if I don't say thank you to Mandy. Mandy will get mad at me. So it's all finished. Thanks a lot for watching all the videos. We'll be doing a video on Monday driving to Myrtle Beach, or not Myrtle Beach, but Tampa. We're going to see my Bill. We're going to see Bill at IMAX, and then we're going to see Karen, and then we're going to see Kevin down in Myrtle Beach. All right, guys, we will see you later. Thanks a lot for watching. It was 1 hour. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. 132 minutes. That's an hour. That's 2 hours, and good grief. That's ridiculous. 11 o'clock, that's 2 hours I sat here just doing one page. Unbelievable. Yes, dear. Okay, my wife's all sexied up here. She's got her swim trunks on. Are you going swimming?
Eventually.
I thought you were going to go.
I said after I get the clothes.
Oh, the clothes are ready. They called.
They didn't call. They got my phone.
No, they called me, dear.
I don't have your phone number.
There she is. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Another week.
Happy birthday, dear Kathy. Happy birthday to you. Dear, why do you always have to pick on the little tiny things? Just the little tiny things? Unbelievable.
Because you're making me older than I am.
Yeah, well, dear, you are going to be 61 years old.
Yeah, in another week.
And I'll be 60. I'm already
You're
66.
66.
All right, guys.
And you're tired.
We will take it easy. Or no, you take it easy. Don't forget Bryan's Bargains at ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button. Right down here, you want to hit the notification bell button. Thank